Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and go over your assignment for 3.06 in social studies. You're going to go ahead and open up your social studies course. Scroll down. We're looking at lesson 3.06 here in South Carolina. You'll open up your assignment, or your lesson, I should say. Click on this and I'll open up into a bigger format for you. And this is a 16-page lesson, so you'll want to make sure that you go through all 16 pages. You are going to be learning about the changes that occurred in South Carolina during the late 1800s and early 1900s. And you're going to be describing the growth of the textile industry here in South Carolina. So you're going to be reading about the changes in agriculture, how there was an increase in supply, which drove down profits, the money that was made. You'll watch a video on textile mills. You'll talk about the changes in the industry. You'll learn about the textile industries here in South Carolina during this time period and how children worked in those textile industries. You'll read about the Carolina or South Carolina railroads and how they expanded. If you click here, you can explore the South Carolina railroads, courtesy of the Library of Congress. So you can look deeper into the railroads. Here you see a map of the different railroads. You'll learn about the electricity when that comes to South Carolina, telephones. You'll come to your review and reflection page. Make sure that you work on your historian's journal, focusing on document 8. And then you'll come to your assignment, 3.06 here in South Carolina. I'll go ahead and open that. There is a rubric also that you can open to show how you'll be graded. Here are the lesson directions. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, children began working in textile mills when they were just 9 or 10 years old. Pretend you are a child living during this time period. Write a letter to a friend living out west to tell them what it is like working in the textile mills. Use the notes that you took during the lesson to help you. Be creative. So use what you learned in the lesson to describe what it was like, or what it's like for you as a pretend child working in a textile mill in South Carolina. What was it like? Explain that in your letter. So you can make up who you're writing to. Here you're explaining what it was like working in a textile mill in South Carolina in 1904. Make sure you use the lesson, because the lesson goes over what that was like for children working in the textile mills in South Carolina. Okay, so that's your assignment for 3.06. When you're done, you'll go back to your buzz and you'll go to your next activity tab. Remember, social studies, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom. Click on that blue plus button and attach your work. Let me know if you have any questions.